My family, just your typical family. We've got 2 boys, Everett and Crosby. My husband, Kyle, 38 years old, very fit individual, goes to the gym, he likes to be outdoors. We enjoy going to the lake, fishing for Kyle, hunting. So we enjoyed dinner together, and then afterwards, Kyle wanted to read a book on the couch. He was in the corner, and I was on one side, and the 2 boys were kind of sandwiched between Kyle's side. He kind of made a noise, you know, like a fake snore. And it took about 10 or 15 seconds for me to realize this is not fake, this is not a joke. I got Kyle somehow to the floor, and I started CPR. The ambulance and the fire department arrive, and they take over from there. Somebody from the fire department came in and said, "You've got to go to the hospital." Okay, like, I can do it. I can pick myself up and I can go to the hospital. But I certainly didn't know what I would be walking into. They bring us back to a room. So immediately in my mind, I'm thinking, he's died. Physician that came and said to me, "Hey, we have your husband back here. We can't get his heart to start. He's not responding to CPR. He's not responding to any medications." So I don't know how many minutes went by, but they came back and said, "We have a heartbeat. He is by no means out of the woods." Just seeing the person that you love in that situation is really, it's unimaginable. I got a call from my mother-in-law, and she said, "He's talking." He was very confused and agitated, and they did have to sedate him. I went back there, and he said, "Help me get out of here, please." But unfortunately that night, I got a call about 5 in the morning that his oxygen was, his stats were declining. So it wasn't even 24 hours later, and he was back on the vent. He was able to kind of get off the vent again. They weaned down his sedation. He was starting to wake up, respond a little, and then I got another call in the middle of the night that they had called 911 and we needed to come immediately. It was very difficult. I thought we were on this roller coaster, and I thought things were getting better, and then all of a sudden we'd hit a new low. He was requiring 100% oxygen and struggling to breathe and still desaturating. I got another call that night that I needed to come up and potentially be there because they weren't sure that he was going to make it through the night. Thankfully, that's the last middle of the night call that I have received. He woke up and kind of watched the TV and things like that. And then he started mouthing words. so they got him a speaking valve, and he immediately looked at me and said, "You're beautiful." And so I was like, okay. So like, I'm just like kind of blown away, because I'm like, I mean, he's been fighting for his life from September to now, and those are the first words he chooses. It was pretty moving. Went and got his parents, and the nurse said, "Do you have anything to say to them?" And he said, "I love you and I appreciate you." Kyle is truly a miracle. And I wholeheartedly believe that. I am blown away by his progress.
My recovery was tough. It was a fight. I never give up. My mentality is, it's always improving. I've always got to improve.
I still look back and think of those first few minutes and hours and think, like, I'm so grateful and thankful for every step along the way.
I'd like to say thank you to everybody. So much effort and so much appreciation for everything that they've done. My wife, she saved my life, so I can never really repay her, but I can always thank her.
CPR, it looks painful, it is painful, it saves lives.